Is it sustainable to think in the way of having to convert and bring back? And if you look at the Lemba, they don't even want to convert. They said, why are we converting to something we're already part of? So it's really important now to bring in the writings of our sages, because we have a consensus for about 3,000 years passed on that everyone agrees on what will happen in the future times when this great awakening happens. What will happen in the future times when this great awakening happens? What will happen in the future times when this great awakening happens?
What's going on right now is what I call the Great Awakening. And what is a Great Awakening? It's realizing that we've been lied to quite a bit when it comes to a certain state and a certain group of people from the Middle East, even though they're not really from the Middle East, if you know what I'm saying. This situation is getting mainstream attention. A topic that typically would get you banned everywhere is now exploding, absolutely exploding in awareness.
The point being, around the world, this prophecy started unfolding before our eyes. The awakening and the return of Israel. The awakening and the return of Israel. The awakening and the return of Israel. Because it says in the days of Messiah, so now we go through the prophets here, and we get to the book of Ezekiel in 36 and 37, the dead bones of Israel come back to life. And in 36 and 37, it says, in the days of the Messiah returns, both sticks, Judah and Ephraim, are joined in his hand. So then we get to the New Testament, and it talks about the Jews and the Gentiles, but those Gentiles were returning Israel. Read Peter's address, he says, to the dispersed of Israel, or to the 12 tribes scattered abroad, and James says the same. So this story of the Bible, guys, there was no change of the law at the middle day. It was a continuation of the story of restoration.
So yes, open quote, Royce Maltby's genetic profile is about 90% ancient Israelite derived. Royce Maltby's genetic profile is about 90% ancient Israelite derived through the E1B1A Lemba Bantu branch, and about 10% later Native American European admixture.
So you are a seed of Jacob.
Because I love God. That just, I'm not trying to be better than nobody. I'm not trying to be anything, because I know what I've been through.
Yes.
Like, they already had me marked for death. They already had me marked for death. You know what I'm saying? They already marked me marked for like nothing else. So it's,
I mean, your testimony is great. I mean, they had you
like,
from young age, being not able to walk to now, and for 4 years, now you walking now.
Yeah, it's like, and it's so funny. You go through life and you don't think about it. You don't think about what y'all done. Like, I started complaining. I'm like, what the heck? Like, dang, what's going on? Why is this happening? But I realized that y'all brought me through so much.
Hallelujah.
Like, when they say no weapon shall form against you shall prosper, like, those weapons, they was formed, but they never prosper. Cause I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, like, wake up!
Berean Scholar. Berean Scholar. Waking up the people of the Most High. Got the knowledge to destroy the lies. DNA history, open eyes. Walk into the darkness and turn on the lights. Wake up, 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 wake up.
I want to welcome you guys for coming to our next episode of The Great Awakening. And I want to thank you for the response we've been getting from the last. You sharing these testimonies has given us a lot of views, and I'm hearing great comments either on Facebook. I had some in the comment section. The people who are saying, "Hey, I heard a story and it really touched me. That story really touched me." Thank you guys for being a part of that. Today, we got another one that I'm excited about, because I got a chance to talk to him offline to get to know him a little bit more. And you might see him in the comment section as the Israelite gamer. So he's going to come on today. How you doing, Brother Ross?
Doing good, doing good, doing good.
All right.
How are you?
I'm blessed. Yah has smiled upon me, and today I'm blessed. So let's give the people an opportunity to know who you are. First, introduce yourself and let them know who you are and where you're from.
Hey, I'm Royce Maltby, and everyone knows Israelite gamer. I'm a big gamer fan and anime fan. I I like those things. And I'm from Florida. I'm from Florida, and it's it's a crazy journey though, but I'm blessed to be here. Thank y'all.
Well, we want to hear that crazy journey now. Say, you grew up in Florida, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So you grew up with a big family, small family?
You could say a big family. I got, let's say, 7 siblings, and
7.
yeah, 7 siblings, and
Yeah,
one sister, and all boys, and a
one
lot.
sister.
I got like 14 nieces and nephews.
Wow. So you're the youngest, older, middle. Now 7. When did you come?
um, I am in the middle, basically. Like I'm basically like the third.
Okay, so you
The
didn't get
third.
picked on as much as the youngest one did, because I was the youngest of all the boys in my family, so I had to fight my way through.
Yeah, it's well, yeah, not really. I was a fighter, so
So you
I was
grew
a
up in
fighter.
Florida. What part of Florida? Southern Florida.
I was in Polk County, and then we moved up
County.
here to Geneva, where my grandma was at, and then went to Deltona in Orange City, where I'm at now.
So growing up in Florida, a young man in a family like that, were your family religious? Or you?
Yeah, so my mom and dad is not like never was like it was together. So my dad he got married again, got 2 kids, and my mom. So
So
they
your mother that separated.
yeah, they're not together. They're not together. Yeah, they're not together. So I like my family, like they Pentecostal. They call like Pentecostal, and we always raised, so they very religious. My grandma's evangelist and
Oh,
everything in
okay.
the church, so that's how like got involved into the church atmosphere and everything.
Now being and your mom and dad separated while you were young.
As a baby, like I came in this world, so there was
Oh,
like
okay. So
yeah, like that.
was that hard on your mom being in Because I know some Pentecostal churches about divorce. Was that hard?
They never got married, but it was just like they just wasn't together. She ended up getting married with another person, my sister's dad.
Okay.
Yeah, my sister's dad. Yeah, she
So
had to
you
get married
guys
to
were
my sister.
raised in church?
Yeah, it was right. Yeah, yeah. Every morning, Sunday, every
Yeah.
Sunday. Yeah, my grandma didn't play. Yeah, she was very early in the morning, Bible
So
study, all that.
you was in church till how old?
I could say since I came as rebel, for my knowledge, for remembrance, since 4 years old.
4 year old till you were a teenager going to school? Or what?
To 4 years old until I was into the Pentecost until I graduated high school.
Yeah,
That was
were
I
you
graduated high
in
school in 2012.
2010, 2012? That's when you graduated from high school? Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So were you in church, or I mean, was it, were you just there, or
I
you
was no,
serious about
actually
going
no,
in a relationship?
no, legitly, I was like literally in it, but I was battling myself like there was so much going on within myself and my family. So I had a lot of anger. So I was just like in middle school, like elementary, I was like, okay, I'm understanding, I'm learning. But in middle school, I was like used to bring the Bible to school to teach my friends.
Whoa,
I yeah,
you brought your
yeah.
Bible to school?
Yeah, 7th grade, I used to have the Bible in class with all my friends around, and I'm teaching Revelations. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
And we
they
see,
call you preacher man, didn't they?
yeah, and they were like, "Yo," they was like, dude, I remember it was like we seen that the no Revelation talking about the mark of the beast 666. Everybody like, "Yo, who got six in their birthday?" Yeah,
Wow.
y'all get. I used to bring the Bible to. I used to always do that, and then after it was pushing a lot of people away from me, so it's like I put everything on the back burner. It's like I put Christ on the back burner at the time, and but I never like stopped believing at all. But I was like, I had a lot of anger. I wanted to fight. I got kicked out even in that same year, 7th grade. I went to like a alternative school in the 8th grade, and so I had a lot of anger. It was a lot going on at the time.
You
Like
got kicked out of school, got put in an alternative school.
Yeah, at eighth
Yeah,
grade in there.
eighth grade.
Yeah.
So you went from being preacher man to okay, I'm in trouble now, and people don't like me.
I was, and I went to ninth grade, and same. I had anger. Just a lot of things was going on, but I still like, even though I can like, I was physically enough to can hurt someone. I didn't want to do it, but I just had so much like anger, and I was trying to focus in school with football. So football actually kept me on a straight path at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Gave you
Moving
somewhere
back
to
and
focus that anger, huh?
yes, sir. And
What do you think you made you angry like that as a young man?
uh, it's uh, it's a lot of things that happened to me when I was really young. A lot of dark things happened. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I was sickly, you know what I'm saying? So I've been through a lot. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I could admit this. As 4 years old, I was molested at 4 years old. So I've been like constantly like as a young age. And I told my mom that I'm gonna share this with other people because I want to help other people to know Yah, what he could do in your life,
Right,
like in
right.
situation. Cause I was born premature at 7 months. So they always had to mark me that I was going to make it at all. They always said I was never going to make it.
Wow, they
I
say you weren't
was,
gonna make it. They say you
yeah,
were.
they said I was going to make it. Yeah, they already said I was going to make it. Then I end up, my grandma said that's how I ended up making stuff kept happening to me. This is stuff kept happening to me. And I was sick, had bad asthma, and I was very sickly, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, they didn't expect me to make it in my age right now.
Wow.
So it's like, yo, you ain't gonna make it see 25 years old. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the heck? I was like, what the heck? So it wasn't no expectations from me, like, damn, what's going on? Why I have so much, why I feel like why I feel rejected was like same thing, my relationship with my mom, my dad, and everything. It was just, dang, what's going on? Like, why I feel like I'm left out. It's just like, and I'm more like smiling, I'm angry, smiling, and like I said, I've been in the Bible to school and stuff. And it was better yet to like when I went to high school, I just played football and I fought. And then I started drinking like in high school.
You
My
got in with we got in with that
Yeah,
crowd.
I started drinking, but it wasn't like, it was more like people drinking to have fun. I was drinking to like, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? To
Yeah.
like just go, just whatever, just do. And eventually after I graduated high school, after I graduated, I plus I went to college and stuff for football and everything, but I ended up not. And then I ended up working and stuff with my grandma out
So
and
you went to
stuff.
college for football?
No, I was gonna go, but
Yeah.
I know I signed and then I did not go. So I ended up everybody pushing me. You gotta go play football. You gotta go trying to make NFL and all that. So eventually, I just like played semi-pro. With my brother at the time, my brother he was playing, and it was like going good and everything. Actually, was going good, like getting highlight film. And then my cousin he just got drafted to the Bills at the time, and it was good, but
So so you going through a lot of things as a young man. You get to the point
yeah.
that you're in school. You're getting ready to go to college, but you decided not to go to college. You got involved with semi-pro,
Hmm.
and as a young man, you say you're around what, 18, 14, 17 right now?
No, I was around 20. Yeah,
20.
20. I graduated high school at 19, so I got, yeah.
19? Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened this bit part of your lifetime? Are you in church, or still going through a lot of internal anger and all that stuff happening?
Actually, I started to like after I was going through. I went to soon I graduated. I had like my brother at the time. He just got out of prison, so we had a argument, like a big argument, and then we was fighting. Then it caught like the cops and stuff. I ended up going to a mental institution, so I was having a mental breakdown even then. And then it was just I got out. That was like I was just tripping. I was just going crazy. And then that next year, just I just praying and praying.
Because you got from going and playing college to a breakdown.
Yeah, yeah, I had to
What's
break. Yeah, I had to break.
what's some of the stuff that led up to that?
I told my brother. My brother, he just got out. I was just me and my brother. It was just me and my brother. We got in a big thing. My mom was there, and at the time it was like me and her having problems and
A
stuff.
lot of family
Yeah,
conflict. Yeah.
yeah. So I just like she called the cops and stuff. She was like, okay, they said, okay, I'm gonna talk to you. Then they took me to Daytona, end up in a mental place and everything. Then I got out and I was like, I'm tired. And I just prayed and just praying. After that, I just no more drink. I wasn't drinking, cursing. This is right out of high school. All this happened right out of high school. I was
Wow.
no drinking, no like just in a blink of an eye, no drinking, cursing, or nothing. Like it was just like I went back to my normal self. You know what I'm
So
saying?
after
So it
you
was
got
just
out,
like,
you was like, okay, I gotta get myself straight.
yeah. I got it like mentally. It was just a mental thing. Just like so I just started, I moved my grandma. I moved back to my grandma, and that's when my friend, one of my close friends, he got me into the Mormon church.
The
So I was
what?
like, damn, the Mormon church.
Okay. You
Yes,
from
yeah.
Pentecostal to Mormon.
Yeah, I went to the Mormon. So it was like I was like, damn, okay, let me try this out. So I went there. I went there and I started to like it. I was like, cool. And then after I got into it, it was just like I go with the missionaries. Missionaries cool. They had the Book of Mormon and the Bible. I was like, they was pushing the Book of Mormon more than the
Yeah.
Bible. So I was like, they're like, have you read? They kept asking me, have you read the Mormon Bible? Like, I can't even read it. I really can't real like. I've went to the Bible, so I kept going inside the church and everything
What did
until
your
I started
family
asking.
what did your family say about the Mormon church?
They was mad. Oh man, it was mad. Man, it was heated. They was heated. It was they was like, what are you doing? Like, it was like, what are you like? Black people are like, what are y'all talking about? There's black people in there. But I started to learn. I went to one of their things they do at the temple and all that in Orlando, and I asked questions like, "What's up with the black people?" Like they said, "Well, they didn't sub black people in the 1970s or something like that." Like, oh, whoa, like, damn, what's going
They
on?
actually
And
came
then
out and told you that.
yeah, and I was like, "Dang, what's going on?" So my friend was like, "Bruh," and I asked him another question, like, when we went back to the church where I'm at. I said, "Bro, why y'all got Christ white?" So I was questioning all that, and at that time I didn't think Christ is black at all. I'm thinking he's like Middle Eastern, something like that. And I'm like, why y'all got? He said, well, he went to down here. Down here. He might was dark, but he went to heaven. He turned white. I was like,
Whoa, whoa,
oh
whoa, 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 whoa. He left Earth, went to heaven, and turned white.
yeah. I was like, he got like clear. His skin turned pure, something like that. So I was like,
Here.
oh yeah. I was like, what? I said, bro, I don't. This is my best friend. Like, bro, I was like, bro, that don't even make sense. So I'm like I was like question everything. But eventually, like, I met my wife at the time, and that's when she was like, I was gonna get out the church anyways. But that's when she was like, I don't follow that. I said, well, I don't follow no more anyways. So that was it right after that. And that's when I was like, shoot, I ain't bothering nothing. I believe in God, believe in Christ my own self. So that was it right after that.
So you got the Mormon church. You met your wife. You married. What happened then?
After that, that's when I ended up getting my year in 2017. My
2017.
Yeah, 2017. My granddad passed that year, and I didn't expect anything like, yo, this is a bad omen or anything. I was like, dang, it's the same year. Like, I was working at Walmart at the time, and I was like, I was doing good. And I also playing football. I met my cousin. My cousin supposed to help me with the football and stuff. And I supposed to play like one more year semi pro, and he helped me like with the, like arena whatever. So that same year, I met my wife. Everything is going good. Like, we didn't get married yet, but within in August, like, we're about to get engaged. We ended up getting a car accident. Like,
Oh, you and your wife were in the car together when you
yeah,
was
yeah. It was me, my wife, and my little cousin. And like, we got hit. I thought he died, but he didn't like they said he was too small or too skinny. It didn't squish him. So that I was like, oh, thank God that didn't happen. So she got hurt, and then I didn't expect anything to happen. I went to work the next day. And I was like, yo, they're like, you can't be here. You just got in an accident. And then next thing you know, like eventually we got engaged. I was going to therapy. We ended up getting married, and 6 months down the road, it was just I got sick. Like ended up getting sick bad, and ended up in the hospital. And then I was in hospital for a while. And after I got out, the person that helps you to move and stuff,
Yeah.
before you get out, he
Physical
came.
therapy.
The physical therapist. He was like, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm ready to go home." He was like, "Yo, I think you might need a walker. I think something like anything happened." I said, "Yeah, 6 months ago I got in a car wreck." He was like, "Well, I think you're gonna need a walker, man. I think you can't." I said,
So
"What?" I said,
six
"Hold
months
on."
after, 6 months after the
Yes,
accident, you started losing the ability to walk.
Yeah, soon I end up in the hospital. Soon I got end up in the hospital. That's what shocked me. I like soon I end up in the hospital. I couldn't like hold up. I got up. I said, "Oh, what the heck?" I said, "No." I got on a walk. I said, "This can't happen." I like my wife's just like, "What's going on? Like this is crazy." And after that, that's when my life just crashed. I was just losing like just everything. Like I got fired. No more football. There was you gonna like you have to be on a walker. Like it was just bad. It was just I had a mental breakdown with just everything. Like I was getting sicker, and then next thing I had warts. So you know how to I never ever seen black pile like dirt marks on your skin, something like that. It was like bad. It was all over me. It was just like it was horrible. I had to cut my hair. I ended up homeless, like me and my wife at the time, and then it was crazy. Like her parents, it was like against me. Like her parents was against me because I told you, like I'll marry.
So your parents, your wife's parents against you, and then you get homeless and all this stuff. What happened
Mhm.
after that?
I ended up going to my dad, stay with my dad I ended up staying with my dad and everything, me and my wife. And we stayed there, then I ended up had a like I said, I had a mental break. I had to go to a mental institution again. And then I ended up they had to force like disability on me for my injury. And I ended up going to get my disability and stuff. We got our own place. And then my I didn't know at the time that this was a time that I just found out that my wife she didn't believe in God. I didn't
Oh,
know
you didn't got it all.
yeah, like she said I stopped believing in God. That's why I didn't know at the time. So it was around that time we end up going to apartment, and then we moved in the house, and that's when we separated. When we moved in that house, ended up separating because she said she don't believe in God anymore and all that stuff. She does. Yeah, it was crazy.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, and that's when I start finding out about how her parents didn't like her mom didn't like me the whole time. She was fake. Or her dad was the only honest one. Like he didn't agree, like he didn't like it because that's what he was raised
Yeah.
about the mix. You know what I'm saying, but the mom was fake with it, and it was it was it was crazy. So we ended up separating in 2021, and that's when everything just started.
So you said after all that hard time, the sickness, the losing your home, losing everything, living with your father, you get back on your feet, and then you end up separating.
Like she left me just like when we separated. I couldn't walk. I couldn't do anything. I didn't know I was gonna make it. I was suicidal. It was a whole bunch of stuff.
You
It took
lost your wife. You've been through all that. Now you can't walk. You got a lot of things on you. Man, that's hard.
she left me just like that. On my grandma. She left me on my grandma basically. My grandma,
What said
she's
it was? She left you on your. What said it again?
like she left me like my grandma had to take care of me basically.
Oh,
Like
okay. All
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah. My grandma had to take care of me basically. But it was a lot of pressure on her, so I couldn't do nothing.
So
So it was just
your wife didn't want to be a caretaker, and then she said, "I'm out."
you know what I'm saying? She basically couldn't do it no more. It's a lot of things with like having kids and stuff because it with me and my injury, it's like having kids is like not right now until I heal and get better. So it was she wanted to go out and hiking and stuff and everything. She couldn't wait for me anymore to get better. You know what I'm saying? So she just left me like that. So
So man, going through all that stuff, brother. I mean, this all happened in 2017.
no, that all happened with this span of 7 years. That happened
Oh,
that
from
yeah,
2017.
yeah, yeah. So that after I was playing that 17, all that happened within the span of to 217 to 221.
Wow, that's a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. So that's 18, 19, 20, 21. Yes, within 4 years. That's why I said we've been basically was together like for 4 years, basically.
Losing your health, losing your home, uh, all the affliction on your skin, you're getting married, losing that relationship, all that stuff. How did you how did you get to the point that you found the truth about Yah?
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, it was in that when we left when we separated in July in 221. I wasn't thinking about, like I said, I seen that. I didn't think about no Mormon church. I didn't think about, even though that like people was talking about the Israelite thing. I was like, I ain't hearing that. So I don't believe it anyway. So I was like, that wasn't even a focal point. But I was like, my marriage I just lost everything. Like literally, like I lost my case, like my disability, like my case, not my disability case, but my car accident case. Like they screwed me over with that. I'm like, I don't care. It was like, I don't care. I don't hear nothing. I said, I have nothing but hatred. Just hatred. Like, I want to build hatred so bad, but I just couldn't. I just want to have nothing but hatred, but I just couldn't have it. It's just like, I was trying to talk to my wife, and then she said she wanted a divorce. I was like, what? So that made me fully crash out. Like, I was like, oh man, this is crazy. So after that, I was suicide. I was suicide before, but I'm ready. Like, I think it's time. And then she sent me a text. She said that what's the point trying to fight something that it's not going to be the same. There's no point fighting for it. And that's
Mm.
when I was, oh yeah, it's time for me to kill myself. It's time.
Oh,
I
you
was
got
like, it,
mm.
yeah, I was like, it's it. It's like, I lost everything. It's like, I'm disabled, no football, no, not like, it's whatever. Like, it's time. I don't care. So everybody was gone at the house. At my grandma's house, my brother was gone, like all was out. So I was like, okay, I could do this. Nobody's here. And soon I thought about doing it. I got off the phone. I got off on everybody. So I thought about doing it. My brother walked in. My little brother walked in because he's in college and stuff. He's coming home. He walks in. So I was like, dang it. So I went in the front door and called my mom, and I talked to her crying and stuff about what's going on and everything. And then they was trying to tell me about remarrying. I just like that they like been remarried and how like keep mouths. I don't believe in remarrying a lot of times. Just don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't make sense. So I just hearing them, and I was like, guys, like I don't know. I was like, I don't know what to do. Like I get like I
Oh
don't know what to
yeah.
like what you like I don't know like what to expect. Like I've been like I was thinking about everything I've been through growing up. You feel me? Like, growing up and everything, like me and my siblings, like me and my siblings. That's why I love my siblings to death. Like I love my siblings because we together. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing we have each other. But I was just thinking everything I've been through, and just like I'm tired. I've been through too much. I wasn't expected to be like, I'm tired of being the tell. I'm always the tell. Like I've been a tell from the beginning. Like nobody had no expectations. It's just like I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? So it's just after my wife did that, it was just like, okay, y'all like at that time that came just in time. Like literally, I said, hey, you want me? I said, listen, I ain't gonna be no Jonah. I said, I'm tired of running. I'm tired of fighting this. I said, you've been after me. I was like, you've been after me. So I'm not gonna be a Jonah. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
Right.
you want it? Here you go. Like, you're not
Here you
gonna
go.
yeah, I'm saying, I'm not, you ain't gonna give me a like, I said, what you gonna do? Like, what you gonna do for me? You know what I'm saying? Here you go. And next thing you know, like in January, I literally started. Like, I go to my doctor. Like, think like all praises to y'all. Like the doctors that I have was very like supportive. Like even to this day, right now, on my journey with them, still they so very supportive of me. Like they like you can do this. It was like, nah, you don't want surgery. We gonna do no surgery. You gonna get this weight down. You gonna start walking. So I started to like go to the gym, going in the pool and stuff. And the next thing you know, a couple months passed. I started to like I'm walking the walker. I'm going like I'm on a walker going to the gym, Pastor Dad. I'm in a walker in the gym, and I'm going to like in an elevator, and I'm going on a treadmill. So I'm on a treadmill. I stopped and I heard something say, "You don't need that walker." I said, "I don't need the walker." Like, what? I'm crazy. I'm like, I must be crazy. He like, "You don't need that walker." I said, "Nah, I need this walker." You don't need this walker. Next thing you know, I go in the elevator. I sat down. I was like, I'm tripping. And next thing you know, that's all right. After this day, no walker. The next day, I didn't use the walker. I didn't use the walker at all. And then I felt wobbly. And after that, on my journey, I didn't need the walker no more.
Mm.
It was painful, but I didn't need it. And then I started getting stronger, losing weight and everything. I was like, oh, praise God. Because everybody's like, they can't believe it.
Wow. Wow.
It's like, what the heck? They're like, I said, they're like, they can't believe it. Like,
So so your back injury from the accident that took away your walking, all of a sudden you started getting it back after how long?
4 years.
Wow.
4 years. 4 years. 4 years. I started to walk and everything. But I was just saying that's just a part of a journey. But what made it really was what got me through it. I ain't gonna front is the dreams I had.
Okay, let's get into this now. This you started to walk again. You gave yourself to the Most High. Now, when you say you gave yourself to the Most High, you get involved in church, or you you and God talking?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Like,
so at that time you said God. You didn't know Yah. You didn't know His name. You said
no, nothing.
So you said, whatever you need, here I am. I'm giving myself to you. And this stuff, then you start seeing some positives happening. So
just like
talk about the dreams.
Okay, the first one. So I gotta go back. So I gotta go back to the part when me and my spouse, when we were like, when she said she wanted a divorce. So I ended up having a dream within that November that in 2021 that I was in the bed and I was floating. And I was floating in these dreams. I see a bunch of animals. I seen a polar bear. I said, "What the heck is a polar bear?" I was scared. Like, what a polar bear doing here? We in Antarctica, like down side, and I was seeing all these koala bear. I'm seeing all this, and I'm seeing all the birds. Everything. It looks like what the like something like all animals together. It was weird. So next thing you know, I turn around. I was trying to leave this dream. But I couldn't leave this dream at all. So next thing you know, I seen a lion in the cage. So that's what got my interest when I seen the lion in the cage. And it was sad. The lion was sad. It was like, I could tell like it was depressed or down. I'm like, what the heck?
A depressed lion.
Like, yeah, it was down. It was like, what's going on with this lion? It was sad. It was in the cage. And I seen another lion in the sun, roaring in the sun. Like it was just like it was alive, you know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, I seen that, and next time I went down to a base and it sat me down. Like I had no control of it. It's like I couldn't leave, and I was like, I screamed, I'm about to die. I literally screamed like I'm about to die. And they said a lady looked at me, a black lady looked at me. She said, she let me with a look. You know how your parents do that? Man, like, you ain't about to go nowhere. Like, she said, sat down. Next thing you know, 3 figures appeared to me and said hello. So to me, I was like, what the heck? I said, what was that? And what made me focal point was the lions. And that's what like made me like curious. And I think, and I was like, I didn't understand it at that time what that meant. I didn't. I was like, and I realize it now what it means about who I am, basically showing who I am and everything. And the 3 figures that appeared to me, you know, I'm saying like Yah, Christ, and I'm saying the spirit. I know that's his spirit and everything. But I saw I was looking at that time what it means. And then next thing you know, going on, I forgot to tell you, I ended up meeting Miss Nina. She's so like involved into like the mega church, and she was helping me too. And I started doing, after a while, I started walking, I have like all these dreams, but the main dreams that got to me was after I did the DNA test. I did a DNA test because I was just like curious. I just wanted to do one to see what's
Right.
going on, and I ended up getting. I ended up doing it, and I seen Spain. I'm like, what the heck? Spain
You
at
seen Spain in your DNA test.
yeah, Spain like 4%, Portugal 2% and
Portugal.
everything.
Mm.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck? I was like, what is this? I said, I got Spain, and one of in the Portugal bracket, it shows I can't say the word correctly. It's like BASQUE.
Well, it's an area in Spain that is show that your ancestry came from.
Yeah. Like yeah, Spain. No, it's in Portugal, basically. Yeah, yeah. So I was like, I read on there on ancestry.com because that's my first time I did a test on Ancestry. It says that one of those like it's been a theory that one of them over there is considered as a lost 13 tribes of Israel.
You see, Jews were called Negro, which is the Spanish and Portuguese word for black. Both Spanish and Portuguese Jews were called black Jews. For example, in this quote it reads, King John II in 1492 expelled all the Jews to the island of St. Thomas, which had been discovered in 1471, and to other Portuguese settlements on the continent of Africa. And from these banished Jews, the black Portuguese, as they are called. It reads, thus the black color is found not only in individuals, as the black Jews of Portugal. And it reads, "'Tis also a vulgar error that the Jews are all black, for this is only true of the Portuguese Jews, who marrying always among one another, beget children like themselves, and consequently the swarthiness of their complexion is entailed upon their whole race, even in the northern regions." Now notice how first-hand accounts line up with Bible verses, such as Lamentations chapter 5, verse 10, where it reads, "Our skin is black like an oven because of the terrible famine."
So I was
Is it
like,
on ancestry.com?
yeah, it said that. It's still on my thing. It's still on my it's at 1% now. But it's still
Wow.
on there. Yeah, it's a theory that one of these that they are the 13 tribe is, but it doesn't show an image of a black man. It shows like
Yeah.
the
Yeah. I
yeah,
understand.
So I was like, what? I said, Grandma, you hear that? I said, that's weird. I said, what's going on? I said, I don't know. So I was like, I didn't think of it, and then next thing you know, I had a dream about being on the ground like with the waterfall and grass. It was beautiful. It was very beautiful. And all of us was sitting, like a whole bunch of us, all black people, just sitting on the ground. And somebody, one of them up ahead had a book, and I looked at the book, and it had a name. So they used to call us. They used to call us Hebrews. And then it had another term they used to call us. This is them, like
This
the
is in your
people.
dream.
Yeah, this is the people like that took us like they used to call us, call us Hebrews, and they call us the MF Hebrews. You know what I mean? You know what I mean by that,
Wow.
right? The curse
You
word
had
is
a
like,
dream of your people being taken, and there was badgering calling you Hebrews and get out. Okay, I
no,
understand. So,
this is a peace. This not taking. This is a peaceful. Like it felt peaceful right here. Everyone's sitting down. Like it's a peaceful, like
oh,
waterfall, grass, and everything. And that's when they used to call, like on the book it said call us Hebrews, MF Hebrews. So that's when I was like, what the heck? That's weird. And that's when I started finding IUIC. I started looking, I said, well, I didn't really get into with them. And then after that, that's when
Pastor Stephen Dory.
no, I'm not I no, I was listening. Oh yeah, dang. I was listening to him. Yeah, I was listening to him too. But at the time I listened to him before, I didn't believe in him.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. At the time, I didn't believe him. I didn't believe him, so I went back to his old stuff and I started listening to it, what he's saying. But the main ones I was listening to at the time was, um, it was Benai. It was started going Benai. I was listening to Pastor Kelly yet because I didn't know who he was yet. But it was Benai and it was Dante at the time,
okay.
Dante Farson. So, but at the time, I was still having these dreams, and I had one dream, another one that I was like was yelling. It was all of us just yelling, and it was like, "Hey, they the fake Jews. They the fake Jews. They the fake Jews." And the the lady was at the table, and she was sitting there. I was like, I was the one that's like looked at her. I was like, "Hey, yo, y'all, they're not the real Jews. They're not the real Jews. Not the real people." She didn't say nothing and left the table. She left the table and just like gone. And I was like, I woke up and I was like, what the heck that means? And I realized instant that those people are not the real people over there. And I didn't even know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm still
So
thinking
all this came to you in dreams.
all this comes to me in dreams. Like
So
I'm
you
trying
never
to tell.
acknowledged yourself that you were part of the that you were Israelite, or that you're part of the family of Jacob. You heard, you said you heard Stephen Dow, you heard Deontay and Beneha. You know,
Mhm.
in fact, they in Beneha do a lot of teaching about Portugal and Spain. So you probably heard some stuff about that. So that started leading you that way, huh?
Yeah, it started leading me like and at the time when I did that, I didn't know anything about that. That's what popped up with Benai's teachers and everything. But I didn't. I was still like, what the heck? Like I was still very like confused, but I was also like,
Still
what the
searching.
heck is go? Yeah, still searching like because I'm like, what is going on? This is stuff like this is weird. Like to me, I was like, what's going on? Like what? I said, God, I thought you trying to show me the other another way. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's showing me the I don't know how Christianity do when that like
Yeah.
trying like the preacher and stuff all but he's showing me stuff about who I am, are my people, all like he's not even showing me none of this. I'm like, this is a whole nother
Wow.
thing I didn't expect. So and then I had it was another one. I had everything in my notes, but the main one that really got me, and this is more long into my journey when I was doubting like the tribe of Judah, everything. Like I know like I'm the tribe of Judah and everything, but I was like, nah, there's no way. Somebody like me is an Israelite that God like actually put in like as a chosen person. I like, nah, I don't believe that because I've been through so much. I like why like God would choose somebody like me. Like I'm nothing. Like look how my life is. You feel me? So I was
Oh,
like,
man.
I said like why he want me to like why he would put me in a place like that, and he also want me to be a leader and stuff. Like why? So I was like, I don't think so. And then I was like, then when Benai was talking about us, like some of us could be descendants of King David at the time, I was like, nah, heck no. I was like, heck no. Like now, I was like, nah, heck no. I was like, nah, nah. Now you going on like, nah, I'm not sure. So next thing you know, I was like, I was like. Yeah, if I am that, you know what I'm saying? Let me know something. Let me know something.
Wow.
And next thing you know, I had no having a dream. I had a dream and I was in the house and I flew up in the air and I yelled, I'm the grandson of King David from the tribe of Judah. And I went out the house and I seen a lot of us and like, it was everyone was scattered and I was telling at the time I was like we got to go into church. Like I put them down, said we got to go into church and get our people out the churches to pull them out the church, get them out the church. And it wasn't just our people; it was people that also believe in Yah and believe in Yahweh Shah Shayah. It was just not our people. So it was just like it also gave me a clear understanding about the street teaching about we the only people that's going to be saved too. The other like Pastor Kelly he gave scripture in Isaiah 55, something like that. or 55, 56, when he said that a stranger's gonna be among us and everything. That's when I was like, dang, that's so much clearer. Know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
when we came out of when we came out of Egypt, he delivered us, and also the strangers that was among us too. They delivered them too. So
so that's why I was like, okay, it's not just us. Cause before I was cause you always hear like it's just us gonna be saved, just us gonna be saved. And I realized it didn't sit right with me, Pastor Darrell. It just like it was like I don't think that's I don't know. It's like every time I go that way, it's like y'all like push me away from it. He gives me
yeah,
a heavy burden, like I could just feel it. It's like a tightening
your camera
in
flipped again.
in my chest. Like what's going on? Why I'm feeling like this? I thought this is the teaching. Like no, this is not the way.
Your camera flipped again.
Oh, it did. Oh shoot. I was like, what the heck? I was like, my chest was like, okay, this is not the way. And then after I ended up listening to Pastor Kelly. After I listened to Pastor Kelly and Benai, but morally I listened to Pastor Kelly because Pastor Kelly does deep dive teaching. That's when I was like, yeah, this is where it is.
Wow.
This is where it is right here.
Now, when was that? When was that?
That was in 223 to go into
All right,
224.
a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's when I realized like, yeah, Pastor,
So
yeah, he,
since you've been in awakening, how different has it been for you then now, knowing
for
that who you
me,
are, that you are the great 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 grandson of David?
it's be honest, it's humble. It's a humble experience to be honest. But at the same time, it doesn't it it doesn't like change. Only thing it changed that I listen to my elders. I respect my elders. You know what I'm saying? Like you, Pastor Kelly, and so many others. I want to listen to y'all to help me to be a better person because y'all not gonna be here forever. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be after y'all go. I want to, you know what I'm saying, step up and and take y'all place. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
So I want to learn from y'all, and I'm trying to right now. It's like so much like around me with so much like my marriage stuff right now because I'm still going through the process right now with the divorce and everything because you know what I'm saying with the issues. So it's just so much going on. So that's why I'm not trying to be in a place of oh I can be this leader now. Even I know that y'all wants me to be that leader and everything, but
right.
I know it's not my place right now. It's my place to what to learn. Cause like this dream I had before, I was sitting in class. I was sitting in class with babies. I was sitting in class with babies and it was teaching us about being who we are and teaching us about keeping the commandments and everything and how to approach with the scriptures and everything. And I understood from that dream that I'm a babe in this. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah,
learning. You know what I'm saying? That's why I took from it. So I like, okay, it's not time for me to try to puff up and do no, it's time for me to sit
and that's good
and
because
learn.
that's a process. There's a process in that because
Yes.
Yahweh Shai himself, the Messiah, you know, when he didn't just jump into although you heard at age 13 he was teaching in synagogue, he didn't say, well, since I know so much I can teach in synagogue, I'm gonna go start teaching now. No, he knew it was a process to age 30 of maturity. Then he started his ministry, and then
Hmm.
and Paul, who was a Pharisees of Pharisees, when he ran into the Messiah on the road to Damascus, after he got his sight back, he didn't just start teaching. He spent 3 years with learning and training because everything he learned in the synagogue, he knew that he had to relearn from this new and better covenant that the Messiah came to give us. So myself, when I came out of ministry, I didn't just jump into it. I said, no, I gotta count all that stuff nothing and see, okay, let's look in this word afresh or new and how to speak to the people it was intended to speak to. So I could speak it the way it was meant to speak. And that's great that you've seen that, but a lot of people don't see that. So I give you props on that, brother.
Yeah. I had no other. It was like when I tell people that y'all literally got me into this. He literally got me to this. Like, it's no, I look at myself, no way. And I'm trying to tell you, Pastor, there is no way impossible that I would be in this. I literally said, I remember my words. I would not join anything or do anything. But I realized that this is not a joining thing. It's who I am. It's in my blood.
Yeah,
It's
say that again. It's right. It's
this
not a
I am a
joining
this is
thing. It's not,
this
it's
is my
blood.
ancestor, Abraham, Isaac, and Jake.
Yes.
This is who I am. So it's nothing to join, it's nothing, it's just this is who I am. So that's when you ask like nothing changed, nothing changed. The only thing that changed that what is learning to keep the Sabbaths, keep the feast days like my ancestors supposed to did, and
Both have done. You're
follow
right.
Yah, follow Yahweh Shai and everything. Like you said, respect my elders and be a leader, have forgiveness towards my brothers and be um what Christ always says, be the salt of the world and be an example. Like
Yes, to be the light.
yes, I said be the light of the world. I'm learning and understanding, but it's so funny that those characteristics I already had that as a young age. I never thought I did. I always thought I was an anger, but everyone always came to me and say like, "You're a good person. You just like always like came to me like that." I was like, "Nah, I'm just." I felt worthless.
Wow, I
I felt like I ain't. But y'all helped me see things a lot clearly, so clearly. No, I can't give nobody else the glory because he the only one helped me through this. And I'm alone. You know what I'm saying? Like
You're not alone,
I have
brother.
my
You're not
parents and
alone.
stuff.
I know you're talking about free. You're not alone because
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just some like it's some case I talk to my doctor sometimes about it. It's like damn, I feel like alone because it's like the more I get into the word and before I knew the truth, people didn't want to be around me. Cause like all you want to do is talk about the Bible. Do you want to do this? I was like, okay, I play games, I watch anime, I do all this other stuff and everything, but my heart always is going to be Yah. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
My
yes.
heart always going to be Yahweh Shai. It's all it just I can't if I can't deny if I want to. My wife told me that she don't believe in God anymore. That hurted me more than what she's doing to me now.
Mm.
That hurted me way more when she did. I'm like, what? That's my life. That's who. It's like I'm like I said that I'm not this perfect person when it comes to everything, but that's like I would not. I've been through passage. I've been through hell. You know what I'm saying? I've been through hell, hardship. My mom just posted about me yesterday on Facebook about everything I've been through. That how y'all brought me through everything. She
Yeah,
literally just posted me yesterday. He's everything, like everything in me, and this is why I try my best to live perfect, like how Pastor Kelly teaches the word perfect, to
yeah.
have integrity and all that in my life because I love Yah. That just I'm not trying to be better than
Hallelujah.
nobody. I'm not trying to be anything because I know what I've been through.
Yes.
Like they already had me marked for death.
But yeah,
They already had me marked for death. You know what I'm saying?
but
They
yeah.
already marked me marked for like nothing. You know what I'm saying?
And
So
you, I mean,
it's
your testimony is great. I mean, they had you marked
like
for death
like
young age, being not able to walk to now, for 4 years, and now you walking now.
yeah, it's like I see y'all his you look back, you go through life, and it's so funny. You go through life and you don't think about it. You don't think about what y'all done. Like you complain like me. I complain like I never like really was a complainer that much, but I started complaining. I'm like, what the heck? Like, then what's going on? Why is this happening? But I realized that y'all brought me through so much.
Hallelujah.
Like when they say no weapon shall form against you shall prosper, like those weapons, they was formed, but they never prosper. Cause I'm still
Mm.
here. You know what I'm saying?
Hallelujah. I
You know what I'm
like
saying?
that. I'm
So
still here.
like everything is like against me. Even now, like me speaking to other people, but I started to learn and I learned like I started listening to my elders. I started look how Pastor Kelly handled things and how you handle things. You don't trying to give like your pearls into the swine, you know what I'm saying? I don't trying to give all that to like other people anymore. Before I used to trying to spread it to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Trying to spread it to everybody. But now just if y'all put on my spirit to speak to you, then I speak. It would
Hallelujah.
I would know. I would know because he'll put a tighten heart on. He'll put a tight on me. Like I'll feel it, the pain that he'll take go
So,
speak
brother
to the
Ross,
person.
I mean, all that. I love what you're saying, but right now, there's somebody who's going to hear this recording, and they're going through a dark place in life, like you said you were at one time, not, it's time to give up and all this stuff, what would you say to them right now?
Don't give up. Trust in Yah. I'm trying to tell you, trust in Yah. Trust in Him. Trust in How Shai. Never give up. I don't care how hard it is, how dark it is. Don't give. I don't care to your last breath. Like you said, endure to the end. Don't give up. It's not you. It might be hard. Like John 16:33. Like He already defeated everything. You're gonna go through things. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's gonna be good at the end.
Come on.
So you just gotta like endure, just endure and trust in Him. I'm trying to tell you, he gonna get you through it. He's gonna get you through it. Like,
I love this.
listen, and then even you gotta have this too, because it's His will. Always to let His will be done. But if it doesn't appear like whatever, you still love Him, trust Him through all things.
And I
You know what I'm
love what you
saying?
told me. What you did, you didn't have any kind of complicated prayer. You didn't go through any kind of thing. When you got to that point, what was your prayer for him?
Hey, do what you got. Hey, do what you got to do. Come get whatever your will is.
Here
I
I am.
got. Hey, here I am. He
Oh
just.
man.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. All you had to do. And I tell people every day. Hey, trust in Him.
Oh
Trust.
man.
Y'all. I tell people. I tell my friend Bear. He's from Jamaica. He goes to the gym. He's from Jamaica. And I always talk to him. I talk to him all the time, like about us being the true people. And I said, listen, and he was shocked too. He didn't know that about me. Everything I was telling him, he didn't know. He like, what the heck? I said, bro, Yah is real. I said, Yahweh Shah, I'm trying to tell you, He's
He's part
real.
of the people too. He's part of his people too.
Yeah, he is. He is. He knows it. He just like it's hard for him to understand. I talked to my other friend. My other friend. He's from Jamaica. I talked to him. She's like, yeah, it's he's like he knows it's a lot in their community. It's a lot of people I talk to like, but when I do talk to them, I get them the same thing to encourage them. You know what I'm saying? But I use myself as an example because I know His power. I know. I'm saying I
Hallelujah.
really know. I know that He's real. I know that what He can do. I know that He has a place for us. You know what I'm saying? So this I tell people don't give up. Like I don't care how hard it is. I know how hard, like I'm talking about lament, like that what they talk limitations. Like
Yeah.
I know, like and listen, I got hit again. I got hit again in 2023 and going to 2024. When I got hit, I thought I died, but I didn't. When I got hit, I still was praising Yah when I got hit and when a golf cart on me. The guy looked at me, he said, yo, he must have an angel of you or something. I said, yeah. I said, I thank God. So I was thanking Him the whole time. I'm on the road, hit again, my second time.
Mm.
I'm on the road. I'm still praising Yah, and even in that moment that I could be dead, I'm praising Him. They're like, the dude's like, what the heck? And it said he lifted the golf cart up. It said it took three people. It took three people to put that on my dad's back of his truck. But the guy lifted up by himself to get it off of me because it was
Wow.
crushing me. I was praising Yah the whole time. Throughout, if I live or die, I was praising Him till He called my last breath. I was praising Him. That's how much I tell people. Yah is amazing, and I'm thankful for Yahweh Shah for His sacrifice He done because it makes you get closer to Yah and understand. I understand Yah clear. I'm not saying like I know Him. Everybody from my personal experience, what He let me allow to understand, it's nothing in this world that I want. It's nothing like anything I could just. If I die today, I love Yah. Like end of the
I
day,
love
and it
it.
doesn't matter how hard it
Mm.
is. And I lost everything and I'm just building. I'm right now. I just building, just I'm saying walking and stuff, and like getting the weight down and getting better. You know what I'm saying? Going to like I have really nothing to my name,
Mm.
but I thank y'all at the end of the day, even
Hallelujah.
through the good and the bad.
Hallelujah. Well, brother, thank you for spending your time and sharing that good word. I hope that y'all hear this. If y'all experience the same thing that Brother Ross has went through, please put some comments down below. Let us hear from you. Brother Ross, thank you again for your testimony. I'm sure everybody's going to hear this. Thank you again, brother.
No problem. Thank you.
And guys, thank y'all for listening. Please share this, like this, hit the notification button so you get more, and may Yah smile on you. And like he said, he's everything. All you gotta do is call on him.
What do you think about this topic? Remember to be a Berean scholar, as it is written in the book of Acts 17 verses 11 to 12. Now the Bereans were more noble-minded than the Thessalonians, for they received the message with great eagerness and examined the scriptures every day to see if these teachings were true. It's time to deepen your understanding and see your reflection within the sacred pages. Please like, click subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay up to date with the Berean Scholar channel.